welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am doing one of my favorite videos ever. It is what is new at Sephora. I have a very massive Sephora try on haul. I'm so excited. Let's jump right into this video and test out all these new hyped up products. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with eyes first. I actually do have a few new eye products, and new ones would be the Charlotte Tilbury Eye Exagger-Eyes. This is in the shade Twilight. It's a sand glow, and then the other one is Cashmere Sculpt. And one more shadow that I wanted to talk about, and this is not new, it's the e.l.f. Plume shadow. I already have this in the shade Orchidy Celeste. I will put it down in description because I'm pretty sure this is the second time I butchered this, but this is a very pretty like duochrome purple, etc. It's like a one single shadow. So I got latte, just not latte. Wow. Speaking of latte, okay, it's Lait au Café. So I purchased this single shadow because I really did enjoy the other one, and this is like a very basic shadow. I'm gonna put it out there, okay? It's not gonna be anything like, oh wow. It's literally exactly like the name, Lait au Café. It's like a milky chocolate, milky coffee type of shadow. And the thing about the shadow that I love so much is that it's a cream to powder. It has like a little squish to it. Just imagine the Bisque balm in a shadow. That's really what it is. And also the blush, like everything about the formula for e.l.f. just brings me so much joy. I'm gonna prime my eyes because this alone won't last on my oily eyelids. It just, I need something a little bit more like gripping. So I got through, by the time you guys are watching this, I finished with my oral surgery. Everything went fine. And I also got like 2 crowns done and a couple fillings. So if you guys have watched my previous videos, I've like talked about this, how I have periodontitis, and it's like a later stage of gingivitis. And I also, it's not because I'm dirty, okay? It's just, it runs in the family. My parents like gave me this type of bacteria, and it's just one of those things that like, it's not curable, by the way. Even if you discover it early, it's just not curable. It's just where plaque and gingivitis and germs build up to like the later stage and starts eating at the root of your teeth, and then once all the root has been eaten, your teeth just like falls out pretty much. So I'm gonna get this shade and I'm just going to buff it into my crease. It's gonna be a really, like, I swatched it in store and it was really pretty, and I was like blending it out and everything, and it just gave me like this really milk chocolatey transition shade. This could be like your one and done all over and then that's it. This is a very expensive single shadow for sure. I just wish like e.l.f. would like, I just wish she would like put all the shades and create like a palette with this type of formula and texture. So it's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. The moment she creates an eyeshadow palette with this type of formula and texture, I am snapping it up. Back to what I was saying. So I got my mouth done already, super clean, and I am scheduled, and now they're putting me on a more like strict schedule. You know, like sometimes like when you go to the dentist, it's like twice a year, like every 6 months. But for this with periodontitis, they have to watch a little bit more strictly, where I need to come back every 3 months. So in a year, I see them 4 times instead of my usual 3 times. And it's a deep cleaning each time. And also to check like the root of my teeth and my gum and like how the health, if it's like, if it's getting any better, is it worsening, all that fun stuff. So I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Exagger-Eyes Easy Shadow Stick. This is in the shade Cashmere Sculpt. Originally, I was just going to use this and the other shade, but because we have the Lait Brulee shade, I decided to do both because why not? And so this is just going to be your matte brown, and it's a little touch darker than that brulee, so I'm just gonna focus that more on the outer edge. But honestly, these two shades are very like kind of similar. I'm solely gonna use this just to add a little bit more depth to the outer edge. So with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna go every 3 months for a deep cleaning. And then I also bought, and the doctor recommended me to get a water flosser. So I got a water flosser, and also I now use an electrical toothbrush. I used to just use the manual one. And like I bought mouthwash specifically for gingivitis and fighting gingivitis. There is a periodontitis mouthwash, but unfortunately, that makes your teeth yellow and it's like a prescription type. And it's not supposed to be long-term use, so the doctor recommend like gingivitis, like it'll do the same thing with helping like fighting germs, bacteria, and plaque and all that stuff. So there is my update in regards to oral surgery. And then I'm pretty good right now, and I'm going to Japan in 2 weeks. So I'm like wrapping up work and starting to pack, which is like really exciting. I'm so excited to go because we are going to Disney Sea and it's so good. And my friend Briley is a pass holder at Disney. Of course she is. She's like a huge, like when I say huge, I say huge. She's a huge Disney fan. And so she's going to take me to Disney Sea, and it's gonna be fantastic. I'm spending a whole day there. The only downside of going in 2 weeks is that Japan is very very hot and humid. So there's that. I'm going to be melting, and you bet I'm going to be putting a bunch of sunblock, wearing hats and stuff, and I'm gonna be buying so many things in Japan. I cannot wait. I genuinely cannot wait. I'm like counting down to the days, and I'm like, yes. Okay, so I am using the shade Oyster Twilight. This is more of like a beigeier shade. Did I have another shade? I thought I got one more. It's like this ballet looking pink. So this is what Twilight looks like. It's like a brown, smoky topaz shimmer is what I would like to. Let me actually take a pause on this before I do the other eye. I want to make sure that I'm giving this some time to like blend, because this is my first time using this shadow. I don't want it to just like dry out and I cannot blend. And then I'm just gonna go over and layer it, and I'm gonna go in and blend one more time, because you know me, harsh lines do not exist on this channel, or we try not to have harsh lines on this channel. I'm gonna go in and do it on the other eye. This is a pretty shade. Like, it's just, I don't know, I just really love a chocolatey brown taupey sultry looking eyes. I do feel like it looks really nice with like my dark brown eyes and black hair, like with my dark features, it definitely like really gives it such like a timeless but sultry look to my face, like defined and kind of smoky but not really. Same thing with this eye. I'm just gonna just layer. That was very quick, very easy. It's nothing like time consuming. It's very easy to blend out. You have time. Like in my opinion, I have some time to play with this. I really want to see once it dries down, what would like happen once it dries down. So these are the Exagger-Eyes by Charlotte Tilbury. I think I have a liner. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Drawn This Way Longwear eyeliner in You Wish. I have been really loving this chocolatey brown eyeliner so much. It's just so creamy. And I'm gonna do my usual like itty bitty little wing just to like tie everything together. And then I am going to grab this angle brush and just lightly smudge. I love a good smudge eyeliner because it looks messy, undone, but also it's done. It's done but undone. That's really what it comes down to. Done but undone so that it doesn't have to be too perfect. I mean, don't mind me. I really love a perfect, like sharp wing liner. But lately, I've just been really loving this type of look. Okay, now that we have a little, not little, this is pretty out there. Now that we have a wing, I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. The one thing I don't like about this is that the bottom of this liner, it like comes off when I try to like, I should try to glue it on. It comes off whenever like I stick this in the back just to like make it longer, but oh well. Okay, let me smudge this out before we, like this liner is really well done. It gives me enough playtime. It's super matte, dark, and chocolatey. And then I want to test out more in depth this Lash Extensionist XL from Milani. This is new. Ever since the Maybelline came out with these sky tubes, I've started seeing a lot more, like I don't know what it is, but I've seen a lot more of the drugstore brand like pushing tubing mascara. Is that just me? Is that like, I don't know. I feel like one person does it and then everybody does it as well too. I could have sworn that like, the drugstore really didn't have much in the tubing mascara department in my opinion. So I have curled my lashes on one side and I'm going to put on some mascara. Again, this is the Lash Extensionist XL and I love to like just pump some air into this. And the wand, I wanted to show you guys the wand is very interesting. It's definitely very different than a lot of the wands that I've used before. It's definitely it's a plastic type of wand. The base is very chunky and then it gets skinnier, not by much. This is still a very fat wand in my opinion. The one thing about this formula is that it's very wet. I don't know. I have to keep trying it. It's not like the Maybelline one for sure. Like the Maybelline one, I like know instantly if I liked it or not from like with mascara, it's like instant. You know right away. You don't need to try more. But of course, I want to give mascaras a fair shot and try it many times because sometimes you just have a bad day. But yeah, I just think this formula is a little bit too wet to build that like that volume. But I see the length coming in. I'm sure you guys can see the length as well too. So I'm going to curl the other eye. I always curl my lashes because if I don't, it'll just be wonky. Like there's just no way. This side is always going to perform better. I just feel like this mascara will take some time to build up for sure. This is like my second time, so I do hope that as like the tube, like usually like older mascaras, I just really like a little bit more of a grip, and I don't know what it is. I always try to pump extra air into my mascara in hopes that it gets older a little faster, just so that the formula and the product isn't as wet. I don't know if a lot of people are like that, but I am definitely like that. Like the mascara to have like a slight grip, not too wet, but also not too dry, like that perfect middle ground. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty. It's definitely pretty. It's not a terrible mascara. You would have to build it up. So if you are in a rush, I definitely would not recommend this mascara, just simply because I feel like it needs a little time to dry, and then you go back and you put another coat for it to get this the look that I would like for my lashes to be at. So I'm gonna keep trying this. I do feel like, and I'm just predicting it, is that as I continue to use this product and the product inside does dry a little bit more and get a little bit older, I'm gonna like it a little bit more than now. But this would not be I am in a rush, let me just put on this mascara and out the door. That is not what you're gonna achieve with this. So I have a skin tint. I'm in my skin tint moment era. It's the Merit Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen Broad SPF 45. I'm in the shade 25 if you guys are curious. I just swatched this in store, but I will not be using this today. I've been dying for this the moment that I got early access to this product. I was like so happy and that it launched, because I knew it was coming, because I've been like super invested in like YouTube videos, etc., and been watching a lot of people talk about like this new foundation that's coming out, and it is the VANNGO. This is the Red Carpet Skin Luminous Foundation, and he has created this for neutral, like all neutral, like neutral leaning warm, neutral leaning cool, neutral, just neutral, like a neutral foundation. And even though I got early release for this in like early access, etc., where you get to purchase these things first, I didn't buy it on the app. I bought it in store and I swatched it and I was just like, yes. I needed to find the right shade. I just didn't want to go through the let me just guess my shade online, and I've been really good at it, but sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, what is this? So this is what I want to put on my face today. So let me take it out. The packaging is phenomenal. I just want to like this red packaging, like this, I don't know what it is. I don't think I have anything like red besides from VANNGO. Like that is just, this is like a Divas foundation. And if this works out really well, I'm taking it to Japan with me. If it doesn't, it's staying at home, but that's totally okay. I'm in the shade 7 if you guys are curious. So I really love this squeezy tube, so I'm gonna give it a good shake, because who knows how long it's been just sitting in the store. Okay, so this, amazing. I love the packaging already, and I feel like VANNGO is just so talented. So I'm just gonna pour like a little bit, because if this is a red carpet skin luminous foundation, I have a feeling it's gonna be full coverage but very skin-like. So let me just show you guys the product. It's definitely on the liquidier side for sure. And this is definitely neutral, which I am very excited. You know, I'm just really tired of like yellow foundation that makes me look like I'm from the Minion, like too warm, etc. That I look crazy. So look at that. Look at that. That is a neutral shade. And I think this is like a perfect match for me. Okay, I might have used too much. I don't think I needed this much. It's definitely covering really well. I might try to like spread this out. It does have that foundation paint type of smell, so be warned that if you don't like that. And you only smell it when you run it across your nose, really. Okay, I'm trying to blend this out really well. Like, this is such a perfect match for me. I was like in between 6 and 7 on like the shade matching, and I just kept walking around. Like I usually do like a line on my cheek, like right here, cheek down to chin, and then one on my neck, and like really connect the two. And then I'll just like walk around the store, swatch a few things, and like look in other angles as well, because there's like different areas. And like I'm like looking around. You know where the best light is always? It's where they do people's makeup. Like when people have appointments for like to get their makeup done, or like they have like a little show type thing where like a beauty brand and an ambassador is there. This gives me a more matte, but if you take a look at this, there is a little bit of a luminosity, but it's matte. I do feel like if you are oilier, you might like this, but again, this is a first impression. I will let you guys know and keep you guys posted on how I feel about this foundation. But it's very thin and it covers really well. I think this is like a medium to full coverage. Like I still see some spots and that's totally okay. I usually don't like fully cover up my spots anyway, just because it does end up looking a lot more cakier than it really is. So this is what the foundation look like with one layer really blended out. I'm going to stop at just one layer. And I also like want to preference that it's been about 5 days since my chemical peel. So there are some areas where you'll see like right here, like my skin is peeling. So it's not the foundation's fault. It's me. It's my skin. It's peeling. It's going through a cycle. So I want to just be able to let you guys know that, so you guys aren't like, oh my god, this foundation looks ugly. Okay, anyway, I got another DIOR lip glow butter. It's in their new shade called Dragonfruit, because these are just so cute. I don't know what it is. It's just your basic like lip gloss, lip tint moisturizer, and I'm just so extra. It's a waste of money. I just want to let you guys know that, like, you're buying it for this little DIOR charm. That's really what you're buying it for. There's like a ton of other lip balms, but I'm extra and I love pretty things in my collection. I'm a collector. I love collecting pretty things, and I feel like DIOR has like one of the prettiest packaging like ever inside like all the makeup products. I don't think I have like a new bronzer, so I'm gonna grab the Westman Atelier. I've been really loving this bronzer a lot. Like it's like your matte, and like I've definitely like destroyed it, but it's like it's just so easy to put on. And I'm just going to lightly bronze. I really like the undertone of this foundation. Like it matches me. It doesn't look too white on me. it looks like my skin. I feel like that's like what happens when you get like a real neutral foundation. So, if you guys have any recommendation for like if anybody's been to Japan, because this is my first time ever going to Japan and stuff. So, if you guys have been to Japan before, let me know if you have any recommendations. Like, leave it in the comment section below where you're like, you must try this or you should try that. I'm all ears. I am so excited. I'm gonna make this trip. So like I'm gonna go and try everything, do everything with like as as like humanly possible with the time that I have. Like I have a whole itinerary and all that jazz. Like I'm I'm serious, like serious black for this trip. Like it's just like I don't even know when I'm ever gonna go to Japan again, you know? Okay, let me just give my nose a little contour, and I'm getting this like more deeper, like cooler tone shade. Okay, we're just gonna slightly give the nose a little bit some structure and cohesiveness. Okay. And then for blush, I have two blushes. One is from Fara Homidi, and you guys know I use the bronzer from Fara, and I love that bronzer. It's just really expensive. They came out with blushes, and it was sold out, and I was just like, wow. Like, and these were not these were not cheap blushes at all. I want to tell you, they were like $75. I know I have a hard time saying it because it's like $75, dude. Like, are you freaking kidding me? So there's that. And then I also picked up the Armani Dolce makeup blush in shade number 5. And I picked this up because everyone's talking about it, raving about it. I don't know if I would have picked it up, to be honest, just simply because the packaging on this is kind of, I don't know, it doesn't feel or look like Armani. And this is literally how much product. Like, I cannot twist it up anymore than this. So, I don't know. I don't know why I bought this. I honestly really bought this for this YouTube video to review it, but that is tiny. And I think this was like, what, $50? I'm scared to look now. Let me just look this up. Okay. Well, it's $39. Still, taxes and everything, let's put it at $45. Almost $50. $45 for this is it's a little crazy, but it's Armani. It is Armani. So I'm gonna just take this brush. Again, it's shade number 5. And I'm just gonna coat this on my brush. And then it's like a blurring type of blush. So let me just put this on. It has like a scent to it. It's pretty color. Is it anything that I don't have already? No. I have like a gazillion of this. Just I have to see how it wears, but just off first impression, this color isn't anything like crazy. The product in it is not like a ton. I do feel like you guys would probably run out of this really fast if you use it every single day. I don't know. Let me know. Did you buy it in any other colors? And how did you feel about it? I don't know. Like it's just like for me, this is like another blush type of look, but it's pretty. It's very pretty. It's giving me this like bitten blush look, and it's playing very well with the VANNGO foundation underneath for sure. It's a good I don't know, maybe I'll take this to Japan, but this is a good travel size type blush. Like it's not like one of those chunky ones. But don't buy it just for travel purposes because there's a lot of travel size blushes. Okay, so we have that down. I'm just going to quickly conceal. I've been really loving this Maxine's Revenge concealer. I don't know what it is, but I've been really liking this like more lightweight, fresh type of concealer underneath my eyes. The Estee Lauder one is really good. Like that one, I'm taking it with me to Japan because I just know that everything will melt off my face. So that is definitely going with me to Japan. I'm just gonna quickly blend this out. I'm thinking about curling my hair today. What do you guys think? Probably should try to curl my hair. I do have the Bio Ionic hair curler, and we shall see. I'm like thinking of bringing either the hair curler or the hair straightener with me, but I'm not sure yet if I want to be that extra because it's Japan and it's hot and it's like I'm probably just gonna want to tie my hair up realistically. I'm gonna use this opportunity to clean up that little bitty liner as well. So just, you know, I usually am not perfect with the liner or the blush, so that I can take the opportunity to really clean it up with the concealer. I just feel like the concealer really brings everything together and it cleans everything up and really give that lifted look. And then I am going to use a powder. I have been testing and trying out this e.l.f. powder ever since I got it. I feel like you don't really need the sifter unless you're like, okay, I'm just going to use this one specific color only, like the pink side only, but I like to mix all the shades together, the pinks, the neutral, the orange, the beige, and also what is the other shade? Purple, pink, purple, yeah, pink, purple, yellow, and or like a skin tone shade. So, and this is in the shade, what shade is this? Oh, light medium. This is in the shade light medium. Let's set this down. I feel like e.l.f. is so stepping up their game lately. Like, I'm just like, e.l.f.? Like the packaging and everything, how, I mean, they've definitely upped their costs for sure. e.l.f. used to be like only $1, and then that's it. Now we're seeing like $5 stuff. No, actually, we used to see like $1 and $3 stuff. Now it's like $5, $7, $10 items. But noted, I feel like the e.l.f. quality of products have gone up as well. Set everything down because I am very oily. I'm such a powder girl. Like, I love putting powder on my face. Okay, now that we have this powder is definitely messy. I definitely would not take the e.l.f. one to travel with me. I'm just scared of like blowing up in like powder everywhere. Like, so that's my worst fear is like for my foundation or powder or concealer to just like inside my makeup bag, kit, etc. So we'll take a quick pause on the face and I'm gonna go back into the eyes really quickly. And what I'm going to do is take Cashmere Sculpt. No, this is Cashmere Sculpt. No, this one is Oyster Twilight. I want the matte one. I don't do this often, but just gonna go a little all out because I always don't like this step the most. But I'm gonna take a little bit of Cashmere and just run a little bit underneath my eyes, just a little. And I'm gonna get a small definer brush into that Lait Café shade and smudge it out just a teeny tiny bit, just to connect everything together, just because like the eyes are really like chocolatey brown. I don't want to just leave this as is. And I just wanted to show you guys, like when you press in with the brush, it literally squishes in. It's like so fun. I love it when like makeup is like fun. Okay, I think that's enough for that eye because I'm tearing up right now. Okay, now let's put it on the other eye just a little bit. I know this looks like torture. If you can't take it like or handle it like I do, like just skip it. Just skip it. You don't need to do it. But I'm just going to do it just to like tie this together a little bit more. Oh my god, I'm literally dying. I know this is dramatic, but my eyes just cannot handle that. And I only do it sometime when I want to tie it up together. And like it's like the smallest, tiniest step that pulls everything together. Like that's just changes it. Okay, I'm going to go back in. Do I have a bronzer? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacob bronzer. I've been really obsessed with this matte bronzer. I'm in the shade 20, light medium. And this is just to set down everything. And I don't know, it just gives me such a nice like matte bronze like type of look. And this is the same thing, like very similar, not same thing, it's not, they're different, but it's very similar to the Dior one. And if you are like, okay, well, this or the Dior, I would say that if you, and this is just like using a little bit of logic and like what you guys like, is that if you cannot handle the smell of the perfume from Dior, then the Marc Jacob, like, yeah, the Marc Jacob is not gonna smell like you dumped an entire bottle of perfume into the bronzer. So I think both are very good. It's just if there's a deciding factor, it would just be based off of scent. I don't think you need both. I have both because I'm extra and we already know this. Nothing new to see here. Let me fix my hair because we're looking a little crazy. Okay, let me just pin my hair back and then we can continue. Okay, so now bronzer's on and I wanted to put this Fara. The thing about the Fara Homidi's package is that it's heavy. Like it feels like you actually got your money's worth in just like the I know it's not just about the packaging, but it's about the packaging. And these are refillables. Same thing with the bronzer. So you can take it out, pop it in, take it out, pop it in, change different things, etc. and stuff like that. So, and if you want to just buy the refillables only and get like a Z palette, refillables only are way cheaper. Like I think it's like half the price, I want to say. Okay, so I'm going to just dip me brush in here and pat it on. This gives you such a pretty berry type of shade. I love a good blush. So we're gonna pat this around, give yourself a pretty berry flush. I can't wait for like autumn, fall, winter because I'm so ready for like more like a winter style makeup. I feel like I'm currently like transitioning into that like chocolatey brown shade, like out of summer type of shade. Okay, my nose is just freaking out over my nose and I have to run it over my nose because I run all my blushes and bronzer and highlighter over my nose for cohesiveness. Okay, this is a pretty like sunburnt look type of shade. I love that. Okay, so this is what we're looking like with this blush. Put that down. It's pretty blush. Okay, what else are we doing? Ooh, lippies, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I have a lot of lippies today, okay? I have a lot of lippies, lip products, because there's a lot of lip stuff that is new. So, I will swatch them all for you guys, but just know, we have a lot going on right now. So, we have the Urban Decay Lip Toy. This is the Staining Brush Lip Liner in the shade Sass, and this is a very like unique type of product. This is what it looks like, and it's literally a brush. I don't, oh, you just shake it. Okay, and then what? You just shake it? Okay, I think you just shake it and hope that it comes out. Ooh, okay, let me swatch this. This is like your lip stain, but it has an angle brush, like an actual brush, instead of like those velvet tip. So this is the shade. Ooh, that is a pretty, that's a pretty one. I will come back to it after I swatch everything. I have two lip liners. One is from Say, and the other one is from Rare Beauty. So Say, this is their lip liner 101. This is in the shade Fox. This is what Fox looks like. It's like a brownie shade. It's a pencil, so this is definitely gonna last a very long time on your lip. Usually pencils last a long time. I might save this for another time. We shall see. And then I have Rare's Kind Words matte lip liner in Worthy. And I bought this because, well, first, I really love Rare Beauty. I love Selena. So let me twist this up. This is a twist up. So that is the shade Worthy right there. Now, I bought this so that it can go with the new Rare Beauty's Soft Pinch Stick in the shade Dream. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do this lip combo today, but I was super excited. Like, look how cute this packaging is. So cute. This is supposed to be a lip balm, lip oil type of look. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, it's gonna be like this glossy lip. And I bought Worthy to go with Dream. So let me see after I swatch the other stuff, because this is what I had in mind when I was trying to like make a lip combo. This is the new Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Mousse. It's in the shade Bombshell, which is a pinky brown. You guys know I am obsessed and in love with like a more moussey, blurring, balmy type of lip. So it comes in this like really skinny lip tube. It reminds me of like the Laneige one, but if the Laneige one got like stretched out. I don't know if I have one right here. Nope, I think it is in one of my bag. I think it's in one of my bag. But you get the gist of like, you remember what the Laneige lip balm looks like? And it's just like stretched out for this. Okay, I'm really excited for this. So what it is this like, there's like this fluffy applicator. It's like a fuzzy felt tip. And then I'm gonna, ooh my goodness. Let me show you guys. That is what Bombshell looks like. It's literally so fluffy. It's like a moussey matte lipstick. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be trying this today because it's a little too dark for my lip. We shall see. And then the last one is the Guerlain Honey Infused Intense Lipstick. It's a blur matte extreme wear and comfort in the shade 335 light rose. So this one is a more luxe bougie lipstick. And the packaging, like Guerlain is very like beehive, golden type of look. Like that's like their logos, like the bee and the honeycomb and everything in gold. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna swatch this one as well too. Ooh, this is a lot more pinkier. So this is what the Guerlain looks like. Wow, that's like actually such a smooth pink on, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like there's not a single patch at all. As you guys can see, we have a theme here. I'm into nude, rosy, mauve type of shades. And I think what I'm gonna do today, I wanna play with this Urban Decay lip toy, and then I wanna do the Rare Beauty. Okay, so we're gonna go into this one. This, I have a feeling, will be very messy, but we shall see. So I'm just gonna stop talking while I'm doing this so that we can have a precise line. So now that we had that down, I literally had to hold my breath because this is a lip stain. I feel like this is like a learning curve for sure because some areas are like a lot more pigmented than others, but we'll get there. This is like a stain just so that it increases the longevity of your lipstick. That's really what it is. I don't even know we even need this, but I'm gonna put it on anyway because why not? We're already here. I think this would really help blend out the edges and the lines. Areas are like too dark. I really like that over my Cupid's bow. Like I might go back in where my Cupid's bow is at. So that is what the top looks like. It's not perfect, but we're just gonna roll with it. And then I'm going in with the shade Dream and just, this is like a glossy, not like, this is a glossy lippy. It's just like, just looks so nice. Okay, I am going to take my hair down. I think I'm gonna curl my hair. What do you guys think? Should I curl my hair? You know what? Let me just curl a couple of strands. It's because I bought this and I never got a chance to use it just because, like, I really don't have the time to just curl my hair unless I'm here making a ruckus right Alrighty, everyone, this is the final look. I curled my hair a little bit. I usually don't know how to curl my hair, so it might be a little questionable in certain areas, but I did the best I could. And then I just pinned the side back and just have this like one-sided look. I don't know, I just feel like this gives like the look such like this sultry, exquisite, like old 80s, 90s type of vibe. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think I have one more product. I know you guys are like, more, but this is the One Size Powder Melt. This is a glass setting spray. And I currently have the One Size Oil Blotter Spray. Like, they're just so unique. Like, they just do all the stuff. So this is the One Size Powder Melt setting spray. I buy mini sizes for all the setting sprays just because I just know. I'm just gonna, okay, just gonna pre-spray. That way I'm just gonna, okay, this is supposed to give you this juicy glass skin look. I don't know if this is going to be good for my oily skin. If your foundation is too powdery, I do feel like this does like bring that, wow, I don't know, my face looks like really glowy. Like it just brings this like healthy glow back in place. And yeah, that is pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoy and really like sitting here, hanging out, doing makeup with me and trying new products and opening different things. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone. Mwah.